the truth about Sdsu. College is totally what you make of it. Look, when you're in college, no one's holding your hand. Like, you can literally do whatever you want. Try not to skip class. Go Aztecs, I love the dance scene. Greek life, athletics, clubs. Let's talk about it. Sdsu, it's known as a party school, and honestly, yeah, there was a lot of parties going on. They were charging guys like $100 to get into a party. It's not like you're gonna get it right on the first try. So it was like a little party in the bathroom while I was brushing my teeth. Let's talk about boys and my dating life. People are gonna talk. Live your life how you want to. College, it's a journey. It's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Alright everyone, grab a snack. Today I'm going to be spilling the truth about Sdsu. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that dramatic, but I thought I would just film like a sit down talking video. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a little bit and just do some college updates. If you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Nicole. I'm currently a freshman at San Diego State University. I'm a little over half into my first semester and I just wanted to film like an updates video talking about the things I've learned so far, just what it's like at Sdsu if anyone's wondering. Literally just like a yap sesh. Like I'm gonna be talking a lot, but I hope you guys enjoy. I hope all of your school years are going well so far. But without further ado, let's get to yapping. First things first, I literally just want to talk about the adjustment to college, and I feel like I can speak for some other incoming freshmen when I say it's not easy. Adjusting to college, it's low-key hard, which makes sense though because I mean personally this has been the biggest change that I've experienced so far in life. You know, moving away from my hometown, not being with my friends and family that I was so used to seeing every single day, and just basically like starting a whole new life and learning how to be independent and on my own. And as much as it's been so exciting, it's also been overwhelming at the same time. If there are any other college students that are having a hard time adjusting, just know that you are not alone. I completely understand where you're coming from. I mean, you guys know personally I am so close to my family, like literally like this, and growing up I was so used to being around them like 24/7. So yeah, I was really scared at the beginning and starting college because I wasn't gonna see them as much. And yes, I am very grateful that we have the apartment in San Diego for them to come back and forth and to come visit for the games and stuff. But I could imagine like not being able to see my family as much as I do. I'd probably be mentally struggling like every single second. But I think that's helped me with the adjustment to college is like still putting in that effort to talk to my friends and family from back home because I know that's what grounds me and will like bring me back, because so much is going on in college and it's really easy to like lose yourself and go down a path that you may not want to. But kind of for me, like going back to my roots, that's definitely helped. I think another thing too is I always love to say this, life is what you make of it, and bringing that to college is totally what you make of it. The amount of effort you choose to put in your classes, the people you choose to surround yourself, the groups or clubs that you choose to join. Like, obviously there are a lot of things that you don't have control over, but there are also a lot of things that you do. So for me, I totally want to have the whole experience of college and get to do all of the things that Sdsu offers, which is so much, by the way. So I think for my first semester so far, I've just been trying to gain those new experiences for me to try out on my own and see if they're for me or if they're not, and that's okay too. But I always try to have like a positive outlook on things and remind myself that everything is always going to work out. So yeah, adjusting to college, it's definitely a journey and it's definitely a transition, but I do believe that it gets better over time and the effort that you put into it really makes the biggest difference. Hold one second, my ice machine's about to go off. Yep, there she is. She's saying hi to the video. But next I want to talk about classes and academics. So I'm a communications major, and yes, it is known to be one of the more easier majors just because it's not so much like math or science heavy as say like a STEM major would have. But I chose communications because it already pertains to what I do in my career in social media. So I was like, why not get a degree in what I love doing already? But I am currently taking a lot of my general education courses right now. This is kind of how it works at state. Your freshman and sophomore year, you focus on your GEs, and then junior and senior year, that's when you take all the classes that actually pertain to your major. But let me tell y'all the classes I'm taking this semester. 5 classes, which is 15 credits. Taking Com 103, Philosophy 200, Asian 101, Econ 101, and Dance Influencers 101. The first 3 are in-person classes, and then the last 2 are online. And let me just say, I love my schedule this semester. I love my classes, love my professors. We chose these schedules back in July when we had orientation. Oh, and I did vlog that. If you guys haven't seen that vlog, I'll link it down below. But I know I talked about in there how you gotta be ready for your classes. I don't know how it works at other colleges, but they'll give you an enrollment appointment along with other students. So you should have like your classes in your shopping cart already so that you can just enroll and grab the classes that you want. And what's exciting is that I'm actually choosing my classes for next semester this Friday, which is like low-key insane because I feel like I just got here and like how is semester 2 already around the corner? I already know the classes I want. I like went on Rate My Professor and everything. It's been very manageable so far. I always like to have good communication communication with my teachers, and I've made like an assignment tracker just to make sure I'm on top of everything. But something I did want to talk about in this topic is skipping class. I could totally understand and I could totally see how easy it is to skip class. Look, when you're in college, no one's holding your hand. No one's telling you to wake up. No one's telling you to go to class. No one's telling you anything, actually. Like, you can literally do whatever you want. And I feel like that's a very challenging game when it comes to class, because I can see getting into that habit, it just like, it goes downhill from there. So personally, I try not to skip class. I think I've missed like 2 maybe. 1 because I was in LA for a shoot, and then 2 because I was like literally dying from sickness. But besides from that, I try to go to every single class, obviously. I'm paying to be here and get an education, and I just know if I started, then I probably would make a bad habit of it and just not stop. But if you're a college student and you're watching this right now, try not to skip class. That's all I gotta say. Next, let's talk about dance team. What it's like being on the Sdsu dance team. First of all, I love it. I am so glad and grateful that I made the team this season. A little bit about the team. We perform at all of the home football and basketball games, as well as other sports, but those 2 are like our main ones. We also do events on and off campus, just anywhere that needs spirit, really. And then we compete at UDA Nationals against other collegiate dance teams. So I made the team back in April of this year. That's when the auditions were. We already started practicing over the summer, having camps and clinics, and then we started football season like right off the bat, like the first week of school. So we're currently in the midst of football season, which is coming to an end. Basketball season just started, and then we're also in national season. So a lot is going on, and I will say dancing keeps me very, very busy. It's definitely a demanding time commitment, but I honestly would not have it any other way for my freshman year. I'm a very type A person, if you guys know. So I love having like a schedule and a routine to stick to, and I feel like dance team gives me just that. Every single week we have practices and workouts and then game days, and sometimes it can be a lot like physically in my body or like mentally for my mind, but I think it's been keeping me like very happy and healthy, like keeping me in shape, also challenging me in what I love to do. Like, I genuinely love all the— oh, hello there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I genuinely love all of the girls. I love the coaches, and they all like push me and inspire me to do better. So I've been really liking the team. Game days are like some of my favorite days. I actually have a game later tonight, which is super fun. I'm vlogging it. Oh my gosh. And then nationals. We go to Florida in January and we compete at UDA, which is actually going to be insane, because I just remember like always being at home and watching UDA videos, and now like I get to be a part of it, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I will be vlogging that for sure. But yeah, overall, go Aztecs. I love the dance team. It's definitely been a big part of my freshman year, and I'm so happy about it. Now let's talk about some of the groups on campus. For example, Greek life, athletics, clubs. Let's talk about it. Something that I've learned while being at State so far, honestly, it can be a little cliquey, which like also kind of makes sense though, because there's like 40,000 people here, so obviously people are gonna gravitate towards other people that they have stuff in common with. 2 of the groups that are pretty prevalent on campus are definitely Greek life, which is like sororities and fraternities, and then athletics, so like all of the sports. Something that's interesting is like if you want to party here, because Sdsu, it's known as a party school, and honestly, yeah, there is a lot of parties going on. If you're a girl, you can basically get into anywhere, I think. I don't really know. If you're a guy, good luck if you're not in a frat. I remember over Halloween weekend, they were charging guys like $100 to get into a party. Just insane. Yeah, I don't know. But something I've noticed, which is really interesting, is that like Greek life will hang out with Greek life, and then like athletes will hang out with athletes. And then same with like the other clubs on campus. Like people stay in their niche, you know? I don't know, it's pretty interesting. Oh, I wanted to say these too. I've learned some terms. So a NARP, N-A-R-P, is a non-athletic regular person. I've never heard of that before coming to college. And then there's also Geed or Geed. I think it's Geed. That's someone who's like not in Greek life. So I'm a Geed because I'm not in Greek life, but I'm not a NARP because I'm on dance team. I don't know, it's kind of silly. But yeah, I think at Sdsu or just anywhere you go, obviously you need to find your people, and that may take a little bit, you know? I'm super grateful that I found some of my best friends on dance team so far, and then I'm also a part of Filipino club, which I've gotten really close with some people, and it kind of goes back to like college is what you make of it. Like try to put yourself out there, join clubs, join groups that you find interest in, and hopefully you can find people that you have stuff in common with. But then again, it can also be a lot of trial and error, you know? It's not like you're gonna get it right on the first try. I've met a lot of people so far since I've been here, and some of them are just acquaintances that you might say hello to. Some of them you might not ever see again. Some of them you might spend like 24/7 with, which is great. But again, I've just learned to like be open to all of the people that I'm meeting, and also not to take things so seriously. But I'll talk about that later when we're talking about college advice. But yeah, groups on campus, there's a lot of them at State. Greek life, athletics, clubs. I really hope everyone that goes to State can like find their people and find their groups, because there really is so many to choose from. So I think it's just taking the time to like find which one is right for you. Now let's talk about dorm life. So at State, freshmen and sophomores are required to live on campus, and then juniors and seniors are required to like find their own housing somewhere. So I am in a single dorm in one of the freshman housings, and I really love dorm life. If you guys watch like some of the beginning college vlogs, you can probably privacy. I was a little iffy of like dorm life and, you know, being dropped off into a building with just a bunch of other 18-year-olds just doing whatever they want. But I actually really love it and I think it's pretty fun. I am very, very grateful that I do have a single. Usually freshman year, you're either in like a triple or a double, but I did request for a single just for some privacy, security reasons and issues that I've had in the past. And I definitely do think it was like the best decision for me. But just because I don't have any roommates doesn't mean that I can still like be social and meet a lot of people on my floor or like in the building. Shout out to my wing. Y'all know who you are. I think dorming is low-key funny sometimes. Like the other night I came home from practice and I was just brushing my teeth and then some of my floor mates like passed by and we just started talking and then more floor mates came and then more floor mates came. So it was like a little party in the bathroom while I was brushing my teeth. It's adorable. Everyone that I've met too is like really nice and like even if there aren't nice ones, just like choose not to talk to them and you'll be fine. But it's cute because I've gotten to connect with some of them. If you guys know from some of the vlogs, I'll put out like food or candy or just like little snacks outside my door so that my floor mates can grab some. We also have like a Snapchat group chat. There's usually like always someone awake or like down to do something too, so like you could just go out in the hall and start talking to people. That's probably like my favorite thing, like the little spontaneous events that happen on my floor. It's like so random. But yeah, I feel very safe in my dorm, in my building. At State, let me show you. We have our red IDs. They look like that. Like you have to bring this like literally everywhere you go to check in into your building, to go to the elevator, take a test. Like don't lose this. I mean, there's replacement cards. So yeah, in terms of like security in the dorms, I feel really safe. We're also in an area with like a bunch of freshmen. So yeah, dorm life, I'm really glad I get to experience it. And it's also been a big part of my freshman year. All right, something we've all been waiting for. Let's talk about boys and my dating life. Non-existent. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, but no, Sdsu is home to a lot of beautiful people. There's definitely some cuties, lots of cuties around, and like 40,000 students here, like there's a lot of cute people. However, I feel like hookup culture is pretty big at State, which like, hey, you do you, have so much fun, I'm here for it. But like personally, I've never really been the biggest fan. I feel like I describe myself as like a lover girl and like a hopeless romantic, which is terrible because I'm like sad and single. No, I'm just kidding. But I definitely find people cute. I just don't think I've found the right ones that I would want to start anything with or date. You know what's funny? The other day I saw a comment that was like, I can't wait for Nicole's lover girl era. You know, I can't wait for it either. Let's hope it comes soon. No, I'm just kidding. My mindset with boys is literally just like, let things come naturally. And like, that should be life in general, you know? Like, would it be nice to have a boyfriend? Yeah. Would it be nice to do all of the holiday, Christmassy, cutie pie things with? Yeah. But it's fine. Being single is cool too. But yeah, boys, there's a lot of cuties here. Just haven't found the right ones. Dating life, it's just not there at the moment. But that's okay. I am totally okay with that. Freshman year, I'm just gonna let things happen how they're supposed to. Have fun. Also making sure I remember my self-worth and what makes me happy. That is what I am trying to focus on when it comes to boys. Okay, now I want to talk about the safety on campus. And I wanted to bring this up because of what happened during the week of Halloween. I posted about this on my TikTok, but if you didn't hear, if you didn't know, there was a shooting on Sdsu campus. Well, actually, that day was kind of crazy. There was fires close to campus and then a shooting happened. It's not Sdsu affiliated, like it wasn't a student. It just like happened on the campus, but it was really scary. It was terrifying actually. You know, you always like read about these things online, but then when it happens like at the school you're attending, it's just like crazy to comprehend. I don't know, I feel like I'm still processing it. Fortunately, I was off campus when everything was going on and I didn't come back until it was safe and clear to do so. But I've been sending all of my love and prayers to all the people that were involved and affected by that day. Sdsu will send out like safety alerts. So I was getting texts and then also like on their social media, they'll like post the updates and stuff. So in terms of like safety on campus, that's how I kind of deal with things. Besides all of that happened though, I feel like campus is fairly pretty safe. The area that State is in, it's not dangerous at all, but it's not like the safest, I guess. I've definitely heard stories from other people that have experienced like unsafe conditions, maybe with like homeless people on campus. But personally, I never walk alone. I'm always with a group, especially if it's dark outside or like nighttime. Like a lot of my practices, they end kind of later, so I always walk with my team. Obviously, if I see something happening or if I feel like something's not right, I will run in the other direction, get to a safe area, be around people so that I feel safer. But I feel like so far I haven't experienced any unsafe events. I also do see a lot of like security and police on campus too, so I try to just stay away as much as possible from like anything that I find dangerous, and I pray that everything will be okay. Now I want to bring up some college advice. You know, being at State for almost a full semester now, I've learned a lot of things so far in my freshman year, so I wanted to share. Okay, number one, I want to say people are gonna talk. I mean, I've experienced this for a little bit now because I choose to put my life online, you know, be on social media, and obviously that's a choice and I know it comes with that. But even even if you're not on social media, like people are going to talk. And you know what's funny is that because I've been doing this for so long, I always like to believe that I overcame that barrier of like, I don't care what people think, I don't care what people are saying about me. But you know what? Sometimes it is tough to deal with and it does take a toll on me, but it's okay because I'm human and sometimes those emotions do have to just come out. But I think what's helped me is just knowing that the only person that knows who you actually are is you. So all these people that are talking about you, what they're saying is true or whether what they're saying is false, the only person that actually knows is you. And then with that, the only opinions that should matter should be from the people that matter in your life. So the people that are talking, yapping away, if they don't matter in your life, their opinion shouldn't either. Coming to college, I felt like there were a lot of eyes on me and honestly like a lot of pressure. And there's still times where it does feel like that a lot too. But I'm also experiencing college for the first time, just like a lot of these other people. So the things I try to tell myself are keep doing you, live your life how you want to, and focus on the things and people that really matter. And then with that, another piece of advice that I have, it is not selfish to take care of yourself. With college, I feel like it's so easy to get wrapped up, you know, in a lot of things, whether it's the people you're surrounding yourself with or the things you're choosing to spend your time towards. It can get a lot sometimes. So a good reminder is to make sure you're doing all the things to also work on yourself and better yourself and not lose who you want to be. And then going along with that, my third piece of advice is to have fun. College is the time to be experimenting and experiencing things. I mean, I've only been here for what, like 3 months and I've already learned so much about myself and like the people around me, and I can't imagine what else I'm gonna learn in like the 4 years I'm here. But I just know there's a bunch of changes and challenges waiting for me, and this is the time to enjoy them. Even if you mess up or you lose your way, you know, just don't do it again and then go back onto your path. I am so excited to just keep learning and keep growing, and I know college is gonna help with all of that. And last topic I want to talk about are up and coming exciting things. Okay, so in terms of school, like I mentioned, I'm already about to choose my classes for second semester, which again is just so insane. Like, I can't believe it. But you already know I have my classes in my shopping cart. I'm ready to go. Fingers crossed I end up getting the schedule that I want, because if I do, it'll be kind of similar to the schedule I have right now and it'll be really good. So yeah, I can't wait to see how second semester is gonna unfold. We're already talking about sophomore housing too, and I'll keep you updated with all of this too. In terms of dance team, we have our last 2 football games in November, and then we're starting up basketball season. I have my first game later today. I'm so excited. I just love basketball. And then leading up to January, we're preparing for nationals and we'll be going to Florida for UDA. Okay, and then last exciting thing, Vlogmas! Vlogmas 2024, babes. It's coming up real quick, and low-key I'm a little scared. I have been getting some questions if I am doing Vlogmas 2024, and of course I am, you guys. It's an annual tradition, like how can I not? I will say though, this year is going to be a little different. If you guys have tuned in the past, you guys know I usually do Vlogmas in the way that I'll film December 1st, film, edit, and then post the next day on December 2nd, and that's Vlogmas day 1, and then it just like goes like that. But this year, I think I might have to pre-film some of the videos just because honestly college life has been so busy, and I think it's gonna get even busier just with like dance team and finals and semester 1 ending and semester 2 starting. It's just really busy, and personally for my mental well-being I'm trying to think and take all of the precautions to do so. So I will be pre-filming some of the videos for Vlogmas, and then also for the month of November I'm only going to be posting on Fridays instead of Tuesday and Friday. So again, this is just to like prepare myself for Vlogmas and make sure everything's going well so I can successfully like put out the content for you guys. So yeah, November, tune in on Fridays 12 p.m. PST, and then when December comes, Vlogmas begins. I'm so excited. That means my birthday's coming up, Christmas is coming up. I just love the holidays. It's gonna be so special. But with all of that being said, that is everything that I'm going to be talking about in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about some of the college updates that I've had. College, it's a journey, and we're going through so many new challenges, and low-key, it's hard sometimes. This morning I woke up crying because I was stressed about some stuff, but we're taking it day by day, and I hope you guys are too. If you're going through anything, just know that it's temporary. Everything is going to be all right, and stay positive because you got this. But yeah, overall at State, I've been really enjoying my time here, and I'm just so happy with where I ended up, and I can't wait for the rest of my freshman year and everything that I'm going to learn. But if you guys stayed till the end of this video, comment down below the little envelope with the heart inside. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like or comment down below, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to the family channel, and turn on all of the post notifications. I will see you guys back with more Korean college content. I love you all so much. Stay positive. Bye. Mwah.